Okay, first thing today will be stationary shooting focused on aiming. I need to do something with my aiming, it's so bad. I need help, I can't teach myself. I need somebody experienced.
In this series, very experienced bowman Peter Stecher teaches me, Charlie Greenberg, the running archer, how to aim in archery. And because we live far away from each other, the lessons are online.
Peter, thanks for your time. I'm desperate. I need your help because I know what you are able to do with bow and arrow, and my aiming is horrible. I don't know what to do. I try to learn it myself, my way, and it just doesn't work. So can you give me some advices? What can I improve? What can I do to actually hit the bullseye all the time I want?
I know your channel. I know your videotapes, and it's an upgrowing channel. It's nice what they're doing, but maybe the trouble is you say you have problems with aiming. Maybe the problem is aiming.
Maybe yes. I just can't hit the bullseye all the time I want. I shoot, but it's like poof, 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 all around the target. I can't shoot twice in a line into a bullseye. It's impossible. And if I hit a bullseye, it's accidentally. It's not something I really wanted or I can do again.
That's very honest what you're saying. But
yeah, I need help. I don't need to play like, oh, I'm so perfect,
I understand.
This will not help
I understand. But the thing would be, in my opinion, maybe you're doing too many things together. Archery, to hit consistently a target or a bullseye is a difficult thing, and to do it while running and jumping and so on, it's even more difficult, of course. So
yeah.
When I'm giving lectures to scholars, to students, I start, like we talked before with Armin, to let them shoot only 3 arrows at about 5 to 6 meters on that paper plate we talked about. And you have to be able, like that, like a big, when you're making a barbecue.
Big paper. I thought you mean like the paper plate under the beer, the small one.
That beer, no, that's the next step.
Okay, I'm too fast. I got it.
Yeah. That big paper plate, you put your pork chops or I don't know, soya chops on.
Yes.
And you have to be able to hit that paper plate 3 times in a row from any position. Kneeling, laying, turning, maybe jumping, everything you want to do. And you have this old master Howard Hill had a saying. He's always said, if you can hit it from 5, you can hit it from 50, because the shooting is the same.
Okay.
So if you can do it very precisely or constant from a short distance,
yeah,
you also can do it from a far distance. And distance, as we talked before, is not the subject in your clips and in your doing, because it doesn't matter if you hit it from 12 or from 8 meters. It doesn't matter in your case.
Yeah. Okay.
So, first lesson: erect a target stand, a arrow stop, and put on one plate, that bigger plate, and try to hit it from standing, from kneeing, from back on your knee, down on your knees, while turning to the target. If you're standing with your back to the target and turning.
Okay. It sounds so challenging.
Then you raise the distance. You say You start with 5 meters, and then you raise to 8 meters or 10 meters, or how you like it. And you're doing exactly the same thing. You're shooting 3 arrows. Every arrow has to hit that paper plate.
How many times in a row I have to do this so I know that I'm good enough? Like, how many times I need to shoot these 3 arrows?
So it's okay.
If you string your bow and you have your 3 arrows and you go to the target and you shoot 3 arrows into the plate, you have done enough. You can hit the plate.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If you need 10 times in a row till every arrow hits the plate, you need 10 exercises. You understand?
Okay. Okay. Got it.
So you have
Thank
to
you.
be able to do it every time. If I wake you
All
up
the
in the
time, yes.
morning, I say, hey, Charlie, go up, shoot 3 arrows at the target. You have to go up, shoot 3 arrows into the plate, and everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
And you know, if you can do this on a level ground in your garden every time from 5
Yeah.
meters, let's say from 5 or 10 meters, it doesn't depend. And then you do that running thing, you're one step farther. You understand?
Yes. Yes.
The next level would be if you can do.
No. Don't talk about next levels. I have full mind of what I have to do now. Standing, kneeling, turn around, maybe jump or something. It's too much. It's too much what I need to practice right now. It's a lot.
You also should try it while laying on your back and laying on your belly.
Like, yeah, on the ground, like lying, like sleeping and shooting. Okay.
Yes, you can
Never
use
done this.
you can use some time for some kind of rest, you know, some pillow
Yeah.
or I don't know, so you can lay on this and also laying on your belly.
How can I shoot when I lay on a belly? I will lay on the bow.
It's a trick with the string, but maybe I show it one time to you. It's not so difficult.
Yeah. One time. Just okay. So
We talk about standing, kneeling, laying on a back, shooting backwards, like when target is like behind me. Turning, yes. I think it's a lot. So 5 to 6 meters, all 3 arrows have to hit the target, the paper plate.
Yeah. One very important thing, always stop your training and your training when you were successful.
yes.
So
I
when
understand
you
what you
made
mean.
your best 3 shots, you know, every 3 are like that into the plate, you say, okay, for today I'm the best. And then you leave and you don't think
What
about
if I do it at the first take and I want to shoot
then
more?
then let it.
What if I do it at the first take and I want to shoot more?
Then let it.
Okay. You're the master. You're in a command here, so I'll do what you say.
One more tip. When you are standing on your shooting line, you know, when you're standing at the place you're shooting from, don't look away from the bullseye. When you're standing in the line, don't look at your arrows, don't look at your bow, don't look at anything, just into a very small dot in the bullseye. Don't look at the plate, look at the center of the plate.
Can I make a dot here, some like with a pencil?
Yeah, of course. And the only thing you have to do is, if you reach your shooting line, your eyes have to be like, you know, like this jet fighter optics.
Yes.
You lock into the target and the target can't go away. It can do what it wants.
Yes.
It can't go away. Your eyes are strictly focused on this little dot. Like you said in your video, aim small, miss small, and and never look at the point of your arrow, never look at your bow, just fix your focuses onto that small dot. And
This is the very first thing I do right. I'm proud of myself because this is what I do. Nothing else works, but I do this. So I will do what you say. Paper plate, kneeling, standing, lying, turning around, 5 to 6 meters, looking just to the middle of the paper plate. 3 arrows in a line have to be in the middle or just in a paper plate. Okay.
And
So
from
that's my
every-
first round.
Yeah, and from every position, from every stunt you're doing, you have to be able to hit the 3 arrows into the paper plate.
I will, master. So, in the next video, I'll show you how I perform, how it's working, where I ended up, like if I'm on the 5 meters or 7 or 10, where I am. You will of course see everything. So yeah, you will be there with me to see how I perform my aiming.
That's
Peter, thank you a lot. It was so great, so
Thank you.
helpful, and
my pleasure. My pleasure.
and I'm going to shoot right now. I will shoot.
Shoot
I will
straight.
try this, and I will do it.
Shoot straight, Charlie. Shoot straight.
Okay, and I'm going to try this because there's no reason to wait for something else. Until then, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'm looking forward to see you next time I go shooting.
See you